African mothers, wives, daughters, and sisters have long used mutual bonds and collective responsibilities to sculpt their social worlds. Over centuries, they developed elaborate information networks to transfer cultural customs and strategically erect great civilizations. During the period of slavery, many Black women lived and worked collectively, shared resources, established self-help organizations, and dispensed information through stories, songs, dances, and other forms of creative expression. After the Civil War destroyed the chains of human bondage, education became one of the most prevailing needs for the 4 million newly freed Americans. Oberlin College was the first to offer higher education to women and African Americans. Among its class of 1884 were famous educators Annie Cooper, Mary Church Terrell, and Ida Gibbs, who, although less known, was an educator, civil rights activist, and a Pan-African advocate. In 1892, when Laura Clark resigned as the first female instructor and administrator at the State Normal College for colored students, present-day Florida A&M University, Gibbs expanded the institution's educational blueprint as the second female professor and administrator. Contemporaries of these educational forerunners were Lucy Craft Laney of Georgia's Haynes Normal and Industrial Institute, Ida B. Wells, teacher, journalist, anti-lynching crusader, Charlotte Hawkins Brown, founder of Palmer Memorial Institute in North Carolina, Nanny Burroughs, who established the National Training School for Women and Girls in Washington, D.C., and Mary McLeod Bethune, the educational architect of Bethune-Cookman University. They helped blaze the trail for female educational leaders like Patricia Green Powell, interim dean of FAMU's College of Education. During Reconstruction, Black women continued to seek training and its succeeding years in the healthcare profession. Pioneers included Rebecca Lee Crumpter, the first African-American woman to earn a medical degree, Effie Hampton, Florida's first formally trained female physician, Mary Mahoney, America's first professionally trained African-American nurse, and Clara Fry, a nurse who founded a hospital for African-Americans in Tampa, and FAMU's Virginia Hillier. In 1911, Hillier established what grew into the first baccalaureate nursing program in the Sunshine State. She trained nurses and medical pioneers, including Maud Callan, a midwife, healthcare educator, and community advocate who served for more than 60 years in South Carolina's impoverished lowlands. Hillier's efforts also gave birth to FAMU's schools of nursing and allied health. This nurturing legacy brought forth women like Margaret Lewis, a long-standing dean of FAMU School of Nursing, Jacqueline Beck, the founder of FAMU School of Allied Health, and Cynthia Hughes Harris, a former FAMU provost and the current dean of FAMU School of Allied Health Sciences. Maggie Walker of Virginia, America's first female bank president, Madam C.J. Walker, the nation's first self-made female millionaire of any race, and Jacksonville millionaire Eartha M. White, a teacher, political activist, and social worker, were savvy entrepreneurs who helped women leverage social and economic power. Women at Florida A&M University have added to this legacy. They include Sybil C. Mobley, who in 1978 founded FAMU's renowned School of Business and Industry. In 2010, leadership was passed to one of Mobley's proteges, Shanta Friday Stroud, SBI's current dean, who expanded the educational blueprints by elevating the school to full accreditation in 2013. The Renaissance of Black Americans were fortified through music, literature, theater performances, and other forms of art. The segregated Chitlin circuit could not contain the talents of women expressionists such as Mamie Smith, Hattie McDaniel, Dorothy Dandridge, and Ruby Dee. In the late 1940s at FAMU, Irene Edmonds began directing early children's theater groups. Her protege, Valencia Matthews, carries on her work as the current director of FAMU's Essential Theater. In 2013, Matthews was appointed as the inaugural dean of FAMU's newly restructured College of Social Sciences, Arts, and Humanities. This legacy has fashioned performing artists like In Living Color's Takia Crystal Kima, The Princess and the Frog's Anika Noni Rose, and Tyler Perry's The Have and the Have-Nots, Angela Robinson. Matthews also helped cement the legacy of Black women in the arts by founding the Irene C. Edmonds Children's Theater in 1997. The pioneering women of Florida A&M University were unselfish dreamers who continued to pursue equality and self-determination for themselves and generations of students who emerged from HBCU campuses. In spite of gender inequities, these women represent female leaders nationwide who were the architects of enduring educational programs.
We continue to build on the enduring legacies of female educational leaders nationwide who were architects of equality.